Hello, welcome to the Ann Arbor Library's Young Writers NaNoWriMo. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, writers. Congratulations on accepting the NaNoWriMo challenge. This video is designed to give you some tips as you write your epic novel. Chances are by this point, you've already figured out the details of your plot and your characters, but if not, don't despair. It's never too late to get started. This video is mostly about being in the middle of your novel, but if you haven't already, grab an adult and sign up for a free account at ywp.nanowrimo.org. You'll find all kinds of awesome worksheets to help you plan your plot, build characters, write dialogue, and anything else you might be struggling with. Chances are, right now, you're just worried about getting that word count up. That's what NaNoWriMo is kind of all about, is reaching that word count goal. So to help you with that, I have some tips for building up your plot, building descriptions, using lists, and creating subplots. If you've been on the NaNoWriMo site, you may have seen this picture. Remember that your story should follow this arc. It should look like a roller coaster. If you're already at the end, you may have made the beginning or the rising action too short. You don't want your reader to just be on a really short roller coaster ride. Going up the hill is half the fun. Add descriptions. Set the scene and also get your word count up by being descriptive. Here's some ideas. Where does the action take place? Is it all in one setting or does it change? If you're going to change settings, you can get your word count up by describing each of those settings. Don't just describe the starting one. What does it look like, sound like, smell like, taste like, and feel like? Describe moods and feelings that places give your character. Is the place creepy, weird, funny, unique, mysterious? Describe why your character feels that way. Also, what does the main character look like? Where do they go to school or work? What does their house look like? What's their favorite type of food? What's their favorite place to visit? What do they like to do in their free time? Build that up for your main character and also your side characters and your villain. Boost your word count by making a list about one of your characters. Then transform that list into a paragraph and add it to your story. Or have your character make a list, if it makes sense, and copy it right in. If you want to see an example of transforming a list into a paragraph, there's examples in the workbooks on the website that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Here's some prompts that come from the website targeted for elementary school and middle school writers. Elementary targeted list, here you go. Things underneath my main character's bed. What my main character likes to do on the weekend. Things my main character collects. Things in my villain's refrigerator. Things my villain likes to do on the weekend, and things hanging on my villain's bedroom wall. Here's some more middle school targeted lists, but there's no reason that elementary school writers can't use these or that middle school writers can't use the elementary school. We're all writers here. Here's ones for your protagonist. Hidden things in your protagonist's bedroom. Things in your protagonist's refrigerator and freezer. Your protagonist's bad habits. What your protagonist daydreams about. And here's some for your antagonist. Things in your antagonist's closet. Things your antagonist collects. Things your antagonist carries in their pockets or bag. And activities your antagonist did before ending up in your novel. Don't forget to include subplots, side quests, and backstories. Give your supporting characters and villains stories too. What are their dreams, their goals, ambitions, histories, and favorite hangouts and activities? Got writer's block or still struggling to make that word count? Try one or more of the writing prompts on the next pages. There's 2 rounds of writing prompts. Pick one that speaks to you or try rolling a die for a more random selection. Feel free to pause the video on either of the 2 writing prompt slides, so that way you have time to read through them. Here's the first round. And here's the second. You can find more prompts like this on NaNoWriMo NaNoWriMo's website. If you sign up for an account, you'll see a button that says Dare Machine. Thank you for joining us, and happy writing!